I'm not a parent, although I hope to be one someday. But I want to tell you this. When I have children of my own, I plan to never send them to youth group or Sunday school. Oh, so you're saying, you're probably thinking to yourself, maybe it's because I don't believe in going to church, or perhaps because I'm not a Christian, when nothing could be further from the truth. I am a Christian, and I do think that some churches have a message that I need to hear. Not all, some do. But I want to address the issue of youth groups, Sunday schools, and how parents who have put years of time and love and energy into the lives of their children could be in a sense losing a lot of the time and all that they have invested into their children, and have it undone by an agenda from the youth pastor, from the Sunday school teacher, and maybe it is an agenda that is not of the right mindset. Perhaps it is an agenda that is intentional, and it might be unintentional. They may be very, very sincere. But do you want a youth pastor or a Sunday school teacher or a youth group shaping the minds of your children? That is why I believe that if you go to church, your children should sit on the same pew with you, and that you, whatever your particular belief or denominational affiliation is, that they should learn with you, and that you should be supervising the kinds of religious material that they take in. Because why just go to church and then just send them on to children? And I know there are going to be people that are going to disagree with me, and I understand that, and you have every right to disagree. But I have this strong belief that though there may be some wonderful people working in children's church, in youth ministry, in Sunday schools, that I believe that in some cases there can be irreparable damage, or at least shaping the way that your child thinks, and it will take, in some cases, a long time to undo a lot of that. And here's the other thing. Let's just say that what they have to say or what they have to teach to your children is somewhat acceptable as far as being consistent with your belief structure. Why do we go to church to have our kids entertained? That's the other thing. We are at a point in our society where we always think that our kids have to be entertained. That's why you have so many smart alecks right now, young people back-talking their parents and saying things because they think that they have to be entertained at all times, and that they are that they have an attitude of entitlement. You know, when I grew up, I actually sat at the kids' table. I actually was respectful to adults, and you know, it was just a different time. It wasn't perfect, no. My parents will tell you that one. But the truth of the matter is that this whole youth group movement. I was just talking with my cousin, who he's got all these degrees in theology, and he was working for a church recently where he was working in the youth group and as part of leadership. And he tells me he gets these phone calls from parents and says, "Hey, can you talk to my son or my daughter about this particular issue or this sensitive issue?" And I'm like, When did the youth pastor become the parent? When did the Sunday school worker become the one who is the great spiritual mentor? I just believe in a more corporate sense of worship, and for those of you that are in church and do church attendance, that you need to think about it, because I can say from personal experience that though I wasn't part of a youth group like they are now, where you just go, where you just show up and then run off to play religious games while your parents are in the sanctuary. Though I didn't do that, I did attend Sunday school. And though I'm thankful for many of the things that I learned there were some things that I learned that were really not consistent with the teachings that my parents held, and that the teachings that I currently believe are biblically based. And so it took a long time, and I won't even go into all of it, but it took a long time to relearn certain things. So think about, in terms of, and I'm speaking to all of you out there, not just homeschool parents, but parents of all children. Make sure that you think it through before involving your children with youth groups, with Sunday schools. And if you do, make sure that you know who your youth pastor is. Make sure you know who the Sunday school worker is, because if you don't, I think that you'll find that in the long run, your children will not be better off for it. So when it comes to youth groups, Sunday schools, and all of the entertainment now that goes, along with churches of 2017, let's think it through. This is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while in the parenting religious category. And so I hope that you'll take it to heart and do so in the right spirit. I want to thank you for catching my video blog this morning. And don't forget, you can follow me at Breaking Tonight. And I do appreciate all of your upvotes and re-steams. God bless you. Catch you later.